good either
Why is it
way.
my call?
Well, because I'm good either way.
Does it look like I know the answers to anything? If I knew the answers to something, I would not be doing what I'm doing. Morning, Dawn.
Morning.
How are you?
Good clock slow in there.
Have you ever looked at these, Don?
All day.
Would you mind handing those to Katie? Thank you.
It looks, it's all broke out. It's,
Snapchat on this left way.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to lay that in your way.
it's a good deal we contracted fuel this year and got it. You'd be looking at
And
four.
propane.
You'd be looking at four and you might have two.
It's just kind of a roll of the dice, isn't it?
You know, most of the time it never really hurts you to do that. There's a few years to where it
That's,
like maybe cost you 15 or 20 cents, but these are the years when it saves you $2. So it makes it totally worth
I
it.
agree.
Yeah, he bought it and then I'm reimbursing, we're reimbursing him.
He does it for reimbursement, he doesn't get crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he was really worried about it.
$4.
That's all I got. That's all you got. That's all I got.
How you doing? Alright. It'd be better if I could feel my fingers.
All right, call to order the Banner County Board of Equalization at 8:34. Roll call, please.
Don,
Present.
Robin,
Here.
Dave,
Present.
Nebraska Open Meetings Act, copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is posted in the back of the courtroom by the entrance. Consent agenda items.
We might approve the consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda items. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Dave,
Abstain.
Item 5, items of business before the board. We have none. Item 6, the Banner County Board of Equalization will receive public comments on items discussed at this meeting or suggestions for items of discussion at a future Banner County Board of Equalization meeting. The board will not act on or respond. Comments presented on this date will have 3 minutes after stating your name and address for the public record. Do we have any public comments for the Banner County Board of Equalization? Good to see you, by the way.
Not for this one, then.
Are you too good to adjourn or you want to hang for a bit?
Adjourn away.
Yep, done.
Banner County Board of Equalization adjourns 8:36. These in your way there, Don?
Can we take the minutes onto the regular meeting in 2 shots?
Yes.
Thank you.
there's also a change in the claims. Will be.
Will.
What did we got?
We got a new MIPS, the new MIPS system. We just got it last week. So I don't know if you noticed the claim covers are different, reports are different.
We did.
I am not really supposed to print checks before they're approved. Because the MIPS is trying to avoid voids in journal entries for balancing and auditing. So when claims are approved, then we can print the checks. I overrode it this round because I didn't know how it would print on the checks. So I didn't want to have a glitch while we're trying to get checks printed. Or so we can either, I can send Ashley a text as soon as they're approved and she can get them printed hopefully before you adjourn. Or we can do the electronic signatures.
Okay.
And then when they're approved, I hit approve on the system, and then it puts mine and Robin's signature on them when they print.
Okay.
Would it help if I just hung around after the meeting and sign check, give you guys time to print them, and I'm happy to do that.
It's just up to you guys how you want it done. It just from this meeting on, the checks won't be attached to the claims anymore. Just because that's what they want us to start doing. So if you guys don't approve a check, I can go in the system and check it off, and it'll take it off the reports and the checks and everything, so nothing will print off of that claim. So,
How you want me to do it? I'm happy to hang around after the meeting and sign one. That's not a problem.
If I were doing that, I'd do it electronic. You're welcome. Right now,
And I'm good doing it that way too.
whatever works.
It's whatever you guys want.
Whatever you're comfortable with, where you're the one signing. I would also do it electronically, but
What's
that's your
easier
call.
for you?
it doesn't, all I do is have to make a phone call if you guys want electronic signatures, all I have to do is call them and they'll put them on there. Or I hit print, before the end of the meeting. To me, it's not harder one way or the other, so that's up to you guys.
I'm good electronic too. That's how you want me to do it.
Whatever you want to do.
Let's just do that.
This is down.
If that works okay with you, Katie.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will just point me in the right direction when that's.
Yeah, I'll call Liz from MIPS and see if there's something that we have to sign or whatever, because she told me those are our options. So I said, okay, I will just move forward.
And if in the meantime you need me to hang around after, we can do that too.
Okay.
Till we get rolling, whatever works.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Most of things. Even if I go to those meetings, some more there's.
Did you have questions on any of these, Lon?
The ones with there's.
There are questions on all of them. Just costs a lot of money already.
We were, I was kind of struggling with the fuel bill.
It's a lot. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Seemed like it was a quarterly bill instead of a month. But when they drop 7,600 gallons or whatever, they drop into these bills.
We might have just filled, next month might be lighter.
Yeah,
It's kind of what I'm saying.
but you're right. This is a year of all years showing it down. Oh, what do you have it?
I don't think it's ever really been a sure butt, has it, to do that?
What? The contract?
Yeah, or the,
Well, like I said, sometimes 15 to 30
I
cents.
highly recommend this.
At least ways it becomes a fixed expense instead of a variable.
I don't care about hours, they just have to be done. Oh, but it doesn't matter. You don't need
I don't know what the actual cash propane prices are, but I bet it's more than $1.20.
That's gonna shoot. Shoot your. I'm kind of going back. I'm yes, I'm a people departments, but I think with them staff. I always thought, I'm 17. So there's the reason. I have the reason. What's the whole system? I got things my shop. It's just that. I want those that want to show them. Well, I don't think they. Oh, that's there was no that. Yeah. So most of you do but yeah, she's like her and he's How are you?
How are you guys?
Morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
She didn't have a name, she was in Scottsdale.
Who's here? I can pop that in. Two gets to start at 8:45.
Let's do it.
Ready to roll? We'll call to order the Banner County Board of Commissioners at 8:45. Roll call, please.
John,
Present?
Robin,
Here.
Lee,
Present.
Item 3, Nebraska Open Meetings Act. Copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is posted in the back of the courtroom by the entrance. Would one of you lead us in prayer?
Father, we just asked for some rain, Lord. It's mighty dry out there. We'd also ask for wisdom as we go about the business of the people of Banner County. We would do things wisely, and we ask this in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 6, approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
John,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Item 7, approval of the minutes of March 17, 2026.
Motion to approve the March 17th minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the March 17, 2026 minutes. Any further discussion? I found what I was looking for in those.
Okay.
Guys got anything on that? Roll call vote, please.
John,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Approval of the minutes, April 7, 2026 meeting.
Move to approve the April 7, 2026 meeting minutes.
I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded to approve the April 7, 2026 meeting minutes. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
John,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Abstain.
Item 8, correspondence, open enrollment of Blue Cross Blue Shield.
this was just something that came across my email. I wasn't sure if you guys, I didn't put it in your, because it's a whole bunch. I sent it to you guys electronically, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Because it's like 60 pages. Didn't know if you guys wanted to review the information. Yeah.
When do we do, thank you, Katie. When do we do with health insurance for employees? June? You good on that, Dawn?
Yes.
Item 9, public comments. Banner County Board of Commissioners will receive public comments on items discussed at this meeting or suggestions for items of discussion at a future Banner County Board of Commissioners meeting. The board will not act and/or respond to comments presented on this date. Please keep comments limited to 3 minutes. Do we have any public comments for the Banner County Board of Commissioners? Good morning, Charity.
You want me to stand up there?
If you would, please.
Okay, I'm nervous. I don't usually get nervous for these sorts of things. I usually thrive, but I want to do this justice. So, my address is in Morrill. I'm no longer a Banner County resident after 22 years. I graduated from Harrisburg, as you guys know. I'm here today to discuss the lack of empathy in the Sheriff's Department. I'm here with the blessing of Rick and Diane Larson and the fact that the sheriff contacted them for approval for a cross. He was given approval for said cross because the school purchased the materials and the student had already designed it. The production that then ensued with information about how far Jackie's body flew and the fact that they acted like they knew how that family felt, information that a lot of us were sheltered from because it's a lot. And he did it anyways. Is it legal? Is it illegal? It's the lack of empathy. They had to watch this on KNB. They were sent it multiple times. We all love Jackie. They longed for her presence. They had to watch this. They had to be sent it from multiple people. We all seen it. Have any of you noticed that it was taken down off of KNB? Do you know why? Her family reached out to KNB. They were apologetic. They informed them that 30 days prior to this production of closing the road, putting flags out, the sheriff called them to make sure they were going to be there. I just, if you want to, her dad called the sheriff the day after, and he pretty much didn't care. There's teaching tools out there for this, the drug appointment. I mean, your EMS, your EMT, there's teaching tools out there for this, but to dredge up after 31 years because you read a case file, you did it. Like,
I remember that day very well.
we all did. And we were all protected from some things that came out in a news art, in a KNB production. Why? So we could puff our chest out a little more. The first thing I was asked is the Banner County Sheriff up for election this year? Because that's what it felt like. Felt like this was a feather in our hat. And I could have called all of you guys because I know you. But I wanted to do this in this setting. And I wanted to address it face to face and see the hurt. I have a list here. I didn't even go off of it. I just wanted you guys to know, and they asked me to be here. So, and he knows. And if you want to prove a point with kids, pull them over when they're speeding. But find a different family to pick on. It's been 31 years and we all relived it. We remember Jackie because we love her. She was an older sister to me. But we don't relive this tragedy. It hurts. And to hear those details 31 years later on a news article, in a KDB news program. Um. I think that's it. But thank you guys. Thank you for hearing me. And I know you guys all know Jackie. You know what that kind of tragedy feels like. And so it's just really lack of empathy, compassion. Compassion is a form of empathy. Why ask for permission and do it anyways? Yes, there was permission for the cross, and if that kid wanted to truly make that cross and do it, do it. But what happened with closing the road and, you know, and we're very grateful that K&B got it and was very apologetic and took it down. Anyways, thank you guys.
Thank you, Charity. Are there any other public comments? Item 10, reports. Highway Department, Eric.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Fine. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, too nice.
We need a little moisture.
Yeah, we do.
So if you guys would like to take a peek, we did get our new trailer yesterday.
Okay,
Um,
I'll go over and look after the meeting.
looks fantastic.
Perfect.
So it'll really help us out in a lot of areas. The only other concern we have is I would like to, we'll discuss this, and I know you guys can, but I just wanted you to think about this one. I would like to get rid of 2 more trailers this year. Our lowboy, which is probably not roadworthy,
Where?
and the trailer we just purchased and replaced that with another trailer. The trailer we bought was a little tilt deck trailer from,
Haul the excavator.
yeah, and
Not
then
working out?
it's working out great, but I would like to buy a 3-axle panel hitch so we can haul every piece of equipment we have, plus it'll haul the Mini X and the skid steer at the same time. And it'll free up one of our semis, so we may in the future have one less semi truck that we have to maintain and keep. But we'll talk about that for next year's budget. But then this trailer will just incorporate the dump truck, so we'll always have the dump truck running.
As I recall, that trailer was a special price, a very special price,
Yes,
as I recall.
yep. Do we want to? And we can always keep it, but if we keep it, we just got to keep maintenance on it.
Right.
And we only got it just to haul the Mini X, basically at the time, because the price was right.
Very right.
So, and we'll have it in the budget. I mean, we'll definitely have enough money in the budget to do this next trailer. It's 30,000, but it's a 3-axle. It'll haul 68,000 pounds. So it'll haul every piece of equipment we have,
Put a dozer on it.
including the dozer.
And that's the one that the dozer would be hauled on from now on?
Yes.
Okay.
But let's just think about that. I'll get some more stuff together. Tim and I have been discussing that. We just have to update a few things. Unfortunately, that's, because right now we're on the midst of gonna cost us a lot of money with some of the equipment we have. Just with the discussions Tim and I have had. So, and I know we're gonna, not a big deal, but we're gonna send probably a semi truck in the inland, put a new transmission in it. We had the transmission, but I think Tim and I discussed, we're probably gonna have to put it in. Just a little easier for Tim.
Okay.
So, that's all I have for road stuff. I do have one more thing. We just lost another guy. Shane is leaving us. He will be leaving tomorrow. Wednesday. Wednesday's our last day of the week.
Okay.
So Wednesday, he's gonna be gone.
Are you gonna fill that position again?
I hope so. As soon as we have another person come in, we're gonna hire him.
That's Northwest?
So,
Okay.
yeah, Shane was in the northeast area. Sorry.
Northeast?
Yeah, he was on this area over here.
Okay.
Which we still have Mark. Joe's coming back next week, so it's not like we were gonna get ahead, on our staff. Now we're back to even.
Okay.
So that's where we're at on that. Okay? You guys have anything else for me? And then I'm sure I'll be back up for discussion here. No? Okay.
Here's the one.
Yep.
Thank you, Eric. Weed Department, Tim Grubbs.
I have nothing to report unless you have something to ask for me.
Are you gonna spray the bindweed on the roads?
Yes,
When you get down on the county line, it's coming pretty strong.
is it popping up already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that minimum maintenance road that goes between Hackberry and County Line Road is
Okay.
loaded with it, so. I don't know, I haven't been across it for what it looks like.
Thank you, Tim. Sheriff Zane Hopkins.
No report.
County Attorney Mark Kavorik.
Mostly business as usual. You'll notice that your prisoner board claims are a little higher. We have 2 in the detention center and 2 people who I'm not particularly inclined to lower their bond on, so they're probably not going to even for a while. We're trying to get the case resolved, but until then, we're sitting.
He was good with Mark.
Yep.
Thank you, Mark. Treasurer Kathy.
Good morning. I don't have too much to report. This is the month that we start collecting our 2025 real estate taxes. We've been starting to see payments coming in. We did get a weird thing happen with the school tax credit and the property tax credit. The governor didn't get everything signed, so we only got a partial payment. And so then we just received the second part of that. And so the school is looking at like getting close to $1 million payment from us in the next month in our disbursements, so I think they're pretty happy about that. And I don't know, I gave you all your fund balance. Do you guys have any questions about anything on there?
You and the clerk balance?
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
yep, and I kind of just let Katie and Ashley do that. They just do a great job, so I think I don't know. Well, Katie's gonna give her report, so, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Clerk Katie West.
There will be elections on May 12th. And we are balanced with the treasurer.
Thank you for that report too, by the way.
Mhm.
Guys good with Katie? Questions?
Yep.
Don, you good?
I am good.
Thank you, Katie. Assessor Casey. Here. Surveyor Carl. Not here. Commissioners, Don.
Okay, I got a call from Rich Flores, and the Air Force is requesting that each county put a representative commissioner into a meeting sometime in May. We don't know exactly when it's gonna be. If it's all right, I'll just continue to do those meetings. That's kind of what I've been doing. Any questions on that in particular? So we'll be discussing some road issues and some things like that. Eric, if you're available, when I find out when it is, I'll let you know. They would like the road superintendents to be there as well at this point in time.
Okay.
And they will, in the future, want both the sheriff and the fire chief to attend one of these meetings with us, and we'll talk about some of that stuff. So, but the first one's just gonna be the commissioners at this point in time. Does everybody understand where we're on the board, where we're at with the missile project right now?
I've got a good handle on it, I think.
Robin? Okay,
I get where we're at.
okay.
Thank you for the updates.
I have some concerns as a commissioner of what's gonna happen with the destroyed property in Garden County. And I think we need to be proactive in, talking to the legislature about how they're gonna fund that. They're looking at between 25 and 40%, depending on how many people claim.
Of a tax reduction because of the fires, is that what, okay.
They use that 425, it's the destroyed property form. And so I think we need to be proactive through NACO and in other ways, trying to get the legislature to fund, put an emergency fund tied to that legislation, so that if it happens in your county, you don't have this problem. Because it could happen to anybody.
That could be substantial.
It could. And, you know, it's not Garden counties or Morrow County or Cook County or anybody's fault that they had a huge fire. But it is a relevant and good relief for the landowners. What I hear is they'll probably get down to waste value, which is what, $40 or $50 an acre. I don't think they'll go 100%, but it, you know.
And that's for a 1-year term?
Yeah, I think theoretically it'd just be a 1-year term. You know, there's no reason that ground won't recover in 2 years and be usable. I think they're gonna have some problems. Thanks for our guys, whoever they were. I know Tim was down there. I don't know who else went, but thanks for doing that. I can tell you Garden County appreciates it, Wallow County, they really do.
Is that something we need to look at, Donna, when we get into the budget? Does that play into that at all?
No.
You're talking the funding, does
No,
that play into that at all?
there's, you know, I assume that the governor's gonna say something like, guys, you have these nice inheritance tax funds, you can just use
That to float, yeah, that's what I was.
That's not really, you know, what they're for. Yes, we do use them sometimes, but they're to contain normal budget items. You start pulling those kinds of things out, they'll go away pretty fast.
We have that cash reserve too, which is
Yep.
tucked away for that purpose.
So on the LB 663, that was Senator Stover's bill regarding the duties of zoning and planning commissions and county boards, shortening the dates, the amount of time between when a conditional use permit is applied for and when it has to be granted or denied, one of the two. Now, we're at this point unzoned, hoping to get zoned in some minor amount. If they were to come, essentially they don't have to ask for a conditional use permit, they just build. I don't like the way that some of this stuff's coming down, because it seems to me like even when you're zoned, one of our problems with being zoned is we have to have somebody watching that and approving those permits within the county. And I don't know who's gonna do that. It's really a burden for the zoning and planning commission to work through this stuff. They're not getting paid to do this. And we really need to make sure, in fact, I think we should probably have a motion at some point in time on an item that would give them a per diem, you know, plus mileage and in their capacity as
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get to that in my report.
okay, good. Good.
We gotta make a motion on it in my report.
Right. Well, I think we need to talk about it, certainly. I think that's all I have. We had our first meeting for 663, so it was more informational than anything. Any questions about that?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
My report, the budget, I reached out to J13 Enterprises, which is doing our budget. He's still working on it, doesn't know for positive yet that we will have to have a amendment to the 25-26 budget. I asked him to get with Katie. He wants to be on the agenda for May, our first meeting in May. He's hoping to be here in person, but maybe a teleconference type meeting. to discuss that then, and he'll know by then if we have to amend that budget or not. If he does, he's looking at June for that hearing. He wants to be as close to the end of this budget, so if there's anything else that arises, we can knock that down with one hearing instead of prolonging it. Zach, I was at the planning commission meeting. That was the first Monday of this month, I believe. And the planning commission asked about putting in a line on the budget for travel, for training, in case one of them travels back east for trainings or meetings or whatever. So that kind of comes down to our budget when I told them to work with this J13 Enterprises to get that. And Katie has a part in that, get that on the budget. In that note, they were asking if we could add Zach Ansley to our website, give him authority to put planning commission things on our website. I just wanted to be sure you guys did not have a problem with that.
Nope.
If you do,
Nope, not at all.
we can't vote on it, so I will, get with Nathan Rogers and have Zach Ansley added to that. And he'll add a planning commission page on our website, which will keep the public better informed about what they're doing.
Is the comprehensive plan on there now?
I don't believe so, is
We should have
it?
it.
I believe it is.
Nope, it is.
Right. Yeah, we need to scan the last one and put it on there.
Wasn't the old one on there?
It was at one time.
I guess I haven't seen it. But I don't have it looked for it either.
You tell how often I look at the county.
Do you want me to, I'll just talk with Zach and make sure he adds that.
Yep.
So if that works okay, that'll be the plan. I'll get Zach in touch with Nathan and let Nathan know we're okay with Zach.
Just
Creating
as
a
a
page.
reminder, it will be a mandatory training for those guys and us at some
Right.
point in time next fall.
Right, and that's kind of what they're looking at. I don't think their budget, what they're talking is out of line at all.
What they're gonna do.
I believe that's all I had, unless you guys have any questions for me. All right, like,
All right, not a lot to report. I missed my April meetings because of a death in the family, but I can tell you, aging office has had some turmoil and some changes. The director was let go last week, and the HR individual was let go last week. So right now they have an intern individual as the director, and I'm not fully sure what they're doing for an HR individual at this moment, but that's being worked on too. Region 1, I have no report onto it. Missed that meeting as well. They're the same day. So I guess that's my short and sweet report.
anything
I have one other thing. We went back east to, and this was back in March. I went back to a meeting pertaining to Nebraska's energy and sources at Norfolk, where it covered everything from green energy to coal to how the infrastructure's working. Had a lot of good information there. Hope that you got my email. I never had any response from anybody as to what it was, but I
That's a lot of good information.
sent it to everybody. So I just wanted to mention that as well. That's it. That's all I got.
Did you pass that along to our planning commission? Any of that information? Yeah, I think you did. I think Zach was talking about that.
I did, yes, that's accurate. I did get that to Zach.
Perfect. Thank you for doing that. Anything for Lake Dawn? All right, item 11, items of business before the board, zoning, starting business, Cross on Bluff, County Road 18, Karen Holt. She took care of that and asked to be off the agenda, but it was too late to remove it, so. Crack seal bid, Eric McCoy.
I would recommend that we do that. I don't know what else to say, that's, if we do it, we probably got 2.5 months, if not longer, for almost our entire crew to go out there and do this job. So.
This is on Stiegel Road and School Street, State Street, so this
Yeah.
is both in town and,
Yeah,
when was the last time Stiegel was done?
I have no clue. And I can tell you this right now, that the gaps are big enough, if we don't take care of it,
It'll fall apart.
we're gonna have major
I
problems.
understand.
Major problems.
There's a lot of traffic on that road.
So in order to do this, you'll cut the crack out, refill the crack, and then chip seal it?
Well, the first year we'll crack seal it, and then next year we'll grind, and then we'll fill it.
Okay,
That's my plan of doing it,
okay.
because it has to sit at least a year. And I don't know if they're even gonna be able to get the seal to stay, I mean, some of them are big,
How big?
inch and a half in diameter, and they're as deep as the crack, as the hard surface. And I know, we all know this, right? It's kinda like planting a tree, they done it a long time ago, right? But we gotta fix it now, otherwise if we start getting a lot of rain on it,
Then we're gonna part it with the compression of the tires.
yeah, we're gonna be even more trouble, cause they'll start washing out underneath.
When would you be looking to do this project?
They're in the area, so I would say within the month.
Okay, would it be on this year's budget or next year's
It'd be on
budget?
this year's budget.
It would be on this year's budget. Did we put enough money aside?
So we have in the bridge, or the road, we have plenty of money.
Okay, so we're covered. That's the plan.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, it's not gonna come out of any of our line
Regular,
items.
okay. That's,
It'll be coming out of our
Answered my question.
road and bridge fund. And I will double check to make sure that I'll triple check to make sure that the roadside has all the funds in it, which it has. So, but we'll just look at it again, because that's itemized too, because there's the roadside and the bridge side on that.
But I think we're good on the road budget. We've looked at that.
the road budget's fine. I just want to make sure that we had it, and he answered the question where we're able to use the, road and bridge buyback, so that's good. That's good use of it. Do you need a motion for this? Probably so.
I don't think so. Stupid question. How many miles of Stiegel Road is Banner County?
I had it at 4.
4?
So how do we have so many, 4 miles of roads got 5,400 linear or 4,500 linear feet? And a quarter-mile road that has 3,000.
They did it all by cracks.
A lot of cracks on this, is what you're saying. Okay.
So I would have, that's how they do that. They just count the cracks and then times by 12, basically, all the way across both sides.
Wow. I mean, that's a lot of
Oh,
cracks.
that asphalt's expensive.
And Stiegel Road is going to take more material unless they have a filler. They might have to put a filler in first just to hold it.
So you're saying next year we're gonna have to grind that and overlay it, or?
I would do some patches. There's a few spots where if you drive it, you can actually feel there's probably a 3 to 4 inch difference. Because of the cracks have been settling just a little bit.
We just put a lot of sand in the oil mix. Okay.
So, and I think that's something we can do internal. So we do have a skid steer, we'll just run a grinder and we'll go ahead and just do those patches ourselves. It's not that major of a project, but it's just a project.
And make it better than 71.
Well, I'll do my best.
Agree. 88's good. East.
And then they take care of everything. So they do all the, signage, traffic control. So it eliminates our guys having to go out there.
This is your only quote?
Yeah, would you guys, he's in town, he's working in Scotts Bluff right now. So do you want me to get more than one?
It's under the amount.
Good luck.
It's under the amount. They're here, they're willing to do it.
It doesn't sound out of line.
I would make the, motion to approve the bid for Highway Improvement Company, asphalt crack sealing the Stiegel Road, School Street, and State Street for a total amount of $20,522.40.
Second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the Highway Improvement Incorporation bid for Steeple Road and School Street and State Street, total of $20,522.40. Any further discussion? Thank you, Eric, for doing that.
And I'll keep you, all, when they start, I'll keep you guys informed on that. So, okay,
Sounds good. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Leif,
Yes.
Men's Health Month. Where's the sheet in here? One of you guys want to read this? You want me to read it?
Whereas Men's Health Month is part of the ongoing international effort to educate men, boys, and their families about the importance of preventive health screenings, early detection, and healthy lifestyles. And whereas nationwide, men have a life expectancy that is approximately 6 years shorter than that of a woman and experience higher rates of chronic disease, including diabetes, obesity, cancer, heart disease, and premature mortality. And whereas Men's Health Month provides an opportunity to recognize the mental and physical needs of men and boys while encouraging fathers and caregivers to serve as a positive role model through prevention care, healthy living, and help-seeking behaviors. Whereas the growing epidemic of deaths of despair, including deaths related to suicide, substance use disorder, alcohol misuse, and homelessness, underscores the urgent need to raise awareness of unrecognized and undiagnosed depression, mental stress, and emotional distress among men and boys. Whereas the centerpiece of Men's Health Month is National Men's Health Week, a special awareness period passed by Congress and signed into law on May 31st, 1994, and observed annually through the efforts of the Men's Health Network to build health empathy, recognition, and understanding of the unique health needs facing men and boys. Now, therefore, we, Banner County, Nebraska, do hereby declare June 15th through the 21st of 2026 as Men's Health Week in Harrisburg, Nebraska.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve Men's Health Month proclamation as read by Mr. Lees. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Leif,
Yes.
Void claim number 026048084. Katie.
it was the claim amount that I wrote out is different than the invoice amount. It was 100% my error.
Make a motion to void claim 02604084.
So,
Pardon?
Two. Who's the two?
The FBI National Academy Associates, $58.01.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Good.
second?
It's been moved and seconded to approve voiding claim number 026048084 to FBI National Academy Associations for $58.01. Any further discussion? Thank you, Katie. Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Settlement agreement approved and signed, NERMA. Katie?
oh, yeah, so I got this letter from John, and he's been working on to finish up the property damage, or all the damage from the storm last year, from the hail. And I think once this is signed, everything is wrapped up, and, it has all the I gave you guys the attachments that he sent me. I think it's just saying that we agreed that NERMA paid the county $37,000, and that everybody's happy, and I don't.
This was the hailstorm, right, that hit our equipment and buildings.
Do we need to read this out loud?
That's probably a Mark question.
I don't know that you have to read it out loud, you just have to approve the agreement. Can.
I make a motion to approve the agreement, with NERMA.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the payment from NERMA for $37,482.28. Any further discussion?
Oh, we probably ought to authorize, Katie to sign or somebody to
I
sign.
think it's chairperson.
Chairperson, yeah, there you
You
go.
want to amend your motion?
I will amend my motion.
Good catch.
Make a motion to, approve the NERMA agreement, settlement agreement, and authorize, county board chairperson to sign.
And I still second it.
Been moved and seconded to amend the previous motion to accept the settlement from NERMA for $37,482.62.28. Authorizing chairperson to sign. 82? Any further discussion?
No.
Roll call vote, please.
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Closed session pursuant to Nebraska State Statute A4-1410 for the purpose of protection of the public interest and for the protection of the needless injury to the reputation of an individual, as well as guidance from legal counsel related to Banner County claims, Zane Hopkins and Mark Georg.
I believe that matter's been resolved with, the submittal of the itemized invoice, so I don't know that there's a need for an executive session. I don't think there probably is.
Good with that on?
Absolutely.
All right,
Perfect.
claims.
Motion to approve claims.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the claims as presented. Any further discussion?
good question.
Yep, sure.
So since that matter, with the closed session has been settled, you guys want to have this?
I think we can, can't we, Mark? Because it's a claim and we're doing claims. I think that's good.
Yes.
See, I knew I could.
Are we good to move forward, Katie?
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please. Forgot where is that?
Don,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
13 to get to adjourn.
Yep.
Banner County Board of Commissioners adjourns 9:27.
That's almost a record.
Almost.
I